Hey everyone, it's Dodger 455 coming to you live from the Dodger Garage, of course. This is not going to be too long a video. Just wanted to talk to you about a couple things, and one of them is WestPoint Quarter program, which you know is just about over. It's 2020. It was a 2019 program. About just about over. I mean, we're still finding some boxes here and there, so it's going to go on for a few more weeks probably, and then you're not going to find any more new boxes of quarters. I mean, it's possible. We found some late in the game, but I just got done searching a box of River No Return quarters, and I don't usually record those because they've been pretty hit or miss. Where we found, you know, 0 coins in a box, 3, 14. The most I found is 39, and that was a while back. This box was very good. Found 46 WestPoint quarters in that. I found actually 4 that I'm going to send off to get graded. They were very nice. As you know, the boat on the back of this thing has to be perfect. These are flawless. As far as that goes, it's an important feature of the coin. So if you're wanting to grade a River No Return quarter, make sure you check out the reverse of the coin. Matter of fact, that kind of cost me when I had this, had wrapping machine damage. This is Lowell Park, first week discovery, and I could have sent 2 or 3 other coins off besides this one that didn't have wrapping machine damage, but I was concentrating on how nice the front looked and genuine details. So, but the West Point is crazy. This is what this year has been like as far as the West Point Quarter program. It's been crazy. And I wanted to show you guys a picture that I took. This is my first, back in March, when this quarter, the Lowell Park, or the American Memorial Park came out. And we didn't see any Lowell Park rolls because they were released in January, but the West Point quarters were mixed in with the first Memorial Park. And this was 8 rolls that I picked up at the bank, and I took a picture because you can see right there's a West Point ender. And all the Lowell Parks in those days that we found were all West Point. We knew everyone that we saw that was a Lowell Park was a West Point quarter, and this one was as well. But in 8 rolls, I found 33, and I thought, well, this is going to be the normal thing, which it actually turned out to be quite normal for Jeep and John and I, as we found quite a few. But I picked up some more parks. These are, pictures that I took, which I'm glad I did. I sort of, blew them up. But you've got West Point enders in there. You've got, it's crazy when I look back at these pictures and think, I wish I still had that box not open. These are all West Point quarters. This whole roll. We found rolls of them in boxes. One in the Pacific. This is. That's 121 more in the Pacific quarters, West Point quarters that we found in one box. Me and my wife searched that box and found that. Just an insane amount of, just rolls of West Point quarters. Jeep and John and I were extremely fortunate. This hasn't been the case for everyone. To find error coins, to go from these 8 rolls that I picked up one day at the bank that just happened to be first week, to getting slab coins. We have some first week discovery stuff in here. We've got early find stuff. San Antonio Missions, which is a great coin too. This great set that John put together. You guys have seen this, but in case you haven't, here's these beautiful West Point sets, all 5 coins, certificate of authenticity, signed by Jeep and John and I. They're fantastic. And kudos to John. He did all the work on those. There was a lot of searching and a lot of countless trips to the banks out of state to get West Point quarters to bring new quarters back here. So it's been a crazy year as far as coins go, for the future of 2020, John and I have kicked around some ideas that we're thinking about doing, but as far as WestPoint Quarters goes, it's still not over yet, and we're probably going to hold a few boxes of older stuff and do some kind of stream with that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And speaking of John, he gave me these for Christmas. He gave me some really cool casino, like casino tokens. And he just gave me all these really cool metal ones that they used to pay you off with when you, in the old days when you get a slot machine that paid off, just dumped, 100 of these things that weighed 50 pounds and you had to lug them around. They're dirty. Cool. And he's got one in here from Al Capone's. This real silver. That's really cool. And if I can find it. Here it is. This is actually real silver. This is from a casino in Chicago back in the day. That supposedly Al Capone owned. It's really, really cool. And they got a clipped planchet nickel, which is really cool. So thanks, John. I appreciate that. That's something that I'll really cherish. I love that. Oh, and I got this from Big Flip. It's sort of a Christmas coin card. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I don't know if he want me to show this or not, but I'm going to. Hey, we love you, Big Flip. And so we got this really cool thing he sent, to John got one too. It's different than this, but beautiful coin. My family loved it, as did I. Big Flip. We just thought that was the coolest thing. It's going to stay in here. It's never going anywhere. I'm going to have that thing forever. My daughter gave me this really cool thing for Christmas. This is a 1889. Did I say that right? 1889. V-nickel that is just cartwheeling its butt off. I mean, this thing is beautiful. I might even have this graded. I almost don't want to put it in a book, but it's gorgeous. Speaking of gorgeous, my daughter, Tanit Remax 100, as you guys know her, got this for Christmas from her. How they pulled that off, I don't know, but she ended up getting them and had it graded and everything without me even knowing the whole time. And I was complaining because I couldn't get one and nobody else could get one, and it was an impossible thing. And my sister ended up getting one, and then the coin is worth it. I mean, it's worth all of the hoopla because it is spectacular. It's just a beautiful, blingy, everything you can imagine it is. But anyway, I was just stunned beyond belief when I opened this thing. And what makes it so special is not because there's only 30,000 minted and you can only get one per household. It's special because my daughter gave it to me, so it's never leaving, and it'll end up probably in her possession again at one point. But anyway, Tan, I love you. That was great. Thank you very much. So anyway, that's it, guys. I'm going to jump off here and go do something else, probably go to bed. I got to get up early. If you did like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notifications. Remember, the search continues. Thanks for watching, and Happy New Year.